Alright, what's up everybody? So, since I don't have much time to actually put together videos for you, I decided to do more like a vlog style, which is kind of like weekly fish room highlights. So what I'll be doing is just kind of taking clips of what I'm doing as the days go by and put it up for you. I also plan on doing some individual videos. I would like to do some live projects for you. That way you guys can ask me questions while I go through the projects. And yeah, I'll have other videos for you guys, like why is TDS so important, how to set up neocaridina tanks, all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned and I'll show you more later. What's up everyone? So I wanted to share with you guys some of my future breeding projects with this soft water rack system. What I'm planning on doing, since I got this community tank over here with all these soft water fish, I'm gonna try working out of this tank first. As many of you have already seen this tank I've been keeping, it's got penguin tetras here, glow-light tetra, there's a lonely bloodfin, so I won't be breeding him. Some peacock gobies, celestial pearl danios, already got them breeding. That's a lonely black neon. And cory cats, some sparkling gouramis up here. So this is the plan. I definitely want to get these SP rasboras breeding. I got a trio of those, and then I got a trio of the glow lights, and a trio of the penguin tetras. So I'm going to try working on them as my first breeding projects for tetras. And then the rest of them, I'm going to take out everybody besides these Matei cory cats, which I think I got some pandas in here as well. I'll probably take the pandas out, leave the Mateis in. There's a big school Matei Corydoras back there. But I'm going to leave the Mateis in there, and I'm going to leave these sparkling gouramis up here. Because I believe, if you look at her, it's definitely a her. She is super full of eggs. And I noticed a lot of my gouramis, they're not up here now, but they were pretty much being territorial over the space, which would be perfect for the way you breed them, because they like to lay their eggs up in a bubble nest. And nest would just be like the perfect medium for them. You look back there, it's just full of bubbles inside of the rhesia. So that's a little bit of Celavinia minima and rhesia mixed with a little lymphanophilia aromatic going on up there. But yeah, here's some more of these sparkling gouramis. So they're definitely mature and ready to go. That may be a male there. I think that's a male. Looks like a male and female over here. So what I'm hoping is going to happen is I can get the Corydoras to breed in here, since they'll be more or less sticking to the bottom, and I will get the sparkling gouramis breeding up on the top water, and everybody else will have a new home or become breeding projects. But yeah, that's probably going to be my next few steps as far as breeding fish. Here's a little look into the peacock goby tank. This is where I'm planning on breeding them, which I'm just breeding them by the pair. There's a male back here, and I've got a conditioned female in here waiting to go. I'll put this moss in here so she'd be comfortable, but you can see she's nice and plump, ready to go. I'm throwing some soft water in there, so I think they prefer that. They say that they breed in hard water. I've bred eggs in hard water, but for some reason the eggs never took. So I'm going to try to do it in some softer water this time and hope they work out. And what they'll do is the male and female will lay their eggs inside these tubes, and then the male will take care of the eggs. And while he's guarding them, you just want to go ahead and get the female out, and then 5 or 6 days, the male, they should all be hatched and free swimming, and then should move out the male and should be good. And if they don't like the tubes, I do got some flat rock for them to also lay eggs on. But definitely a nice mature tank, Daphne in it. You see all the particles. Nice dirty tank. Fish love that. So this is another beautiful part about having a live ecosystem, planted aquarium. Now if you see all this whiteness here, this is actually paramecium, which it makes the water look a little cloudy. It's all through here. Well, it's kind of hard to see on this camera. You can really see it up here in the light. Now this stuff is super beneficial. There you go. This is very beneficial with raising very small fish, very small fry. So in my tetra breeding projects, this stuff's going to be perfect. That's the great thing about planted aquariums is they're just full of microorganisms, full of live food, naturally, without keeping cultures. I think what's allowed this to grow is lack of water changes. It's been weeks since I've done water changes in here. Here's some more paramecium. As you can see there, there's a Pseudomugil luminatus fry in there. Not sure how many are in there. I think he may be the only one, unfortunately. That's a whole 40 gallon full. And as you can see, it's in a shrimp tank too. These shrimp are doing fine. They're all happy, healthy. Besides that one, oh, they're wrestling. I think they're doing the do. That one has really got a grip on her. Wow. So if you ever wondered what it was like to see shrimp mating, there you go. That was a hardcore version of it. A hardcore version of the shrimp mating. Look at this guy, look how golden he is. He's so golden. It's almost turning brown. But he's not. There you go. You can see him now. He's out of the light. Super gold. Thought this was cool. Look who seems to be buddies. Arowana and the male blue Gularis Killifish. Females over there hanging out with them too. They're just all chilling. That's pretty wild. Well, it's official. I've unplugged my FX6 and my Ehiem. And no longer using my canister filters. That's an Ehiem 3. So, I mean, these are good canister filters, but I really don't think they're very necessary for what I'm doing and the way I keep stuff. So, they're retired now. I don't know if I'm going to sell them or hold on to them. I'll figure that out. So here's the Gularis Dorothei. Now these guys can get super red. The red one's the male, and then the greener ones are the females. They get super colorful. But what's cool is I got a bunch of babies from them this week. Those little things floating up top there, those are all little babies for the Gularis Dorothei. So I'm excited about those. So all I did to breed them was I had them in this tank and then pulled them out. Now I got the babies, kept them in there for a few weeks, and now I'm going to repeat the process over here. Guy's getting big. I am having an issue with this killifish here. I notice her skin's kind of turning white. I'm not really sure what that's about. Doesn't seem to be contagious. I did add some rainbow fish tanking this week too. This is a goldie-eyed decay rainbow fish. They're pretty rare. Actually, I should say they're really rare. I did start off with 12 of them in here, but I don't think a few of them were big enough, and the air wanted me to snack out of them. But I do have, I think, 9 left. 1, 4, 8. Well, I see 8 right now. So as long as they kind of hold their numbers, then I'll be happy. I also moved a lot of fish around. A lot of the dwarf neons I moved around so I can start getting them breeding more. But another neat thing I found was this golden mountain. Now he's gonna run for me. But this golden mountain cloud, you know, he's got a black head, or she, and I'm not sure why. It doesn't look like an issue of any, but it just, this one has this one black marking on its head. And same spine. Happy and healthy. I thought that was weird. I need to get these guys breeding. I got these yellow Herbert Axelrodes. I really need to get those guys going. So I may put them in a tank here soon. And I also need to breed these Alani. Just another day in the fish room. On the LR Bretts. What a mess. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Well, better get it cleaned up. So I dried as much as I could using a bunch of towels. I got a ton of towels, just, well, not many left now. Just for situations like this. Got the fan on it. Drying up, pulled some of the water out so it's not quite as high. Well, yeah, this happened because I was watching Aquatic's live stream, and I upped the water faster than I should have and didn't make it in time. To help combat against me doing this, I'm actually planning on getting a baby monitor so I can actually set up a camera and watch my water pills when I am away from them. So hopefully that'll help me some. Well, this is what I like about the garage. At least when the python flops out of the tank, when you just happen to go upstairs for a quick second, it at least runs down and out towards the door, which the door's sealed, but at least it's kind of getting out of the way. So now I'll just put a fan on it and it'll be alright. But yep, once again, part of the territory. I think I may try to breed autocinkless again, because I'm pretty sure this is a pair. You look here, these are some very mature autos. I've had these guys forever. Looks like I got a pair of peacock gobies there as well. Or no, well, maybe it's a pair. But anyways, I'm talking about these autocinkless. That big one up there is definitely a female, and I'm pretty sure the one on the bottom is a male. And I'm gonna try to breed them like Placos, because that's pretty much what they are. They're just a smaller catfish. Maybe give them some green water. But yeah, definitely gonna put them on the to try and breed list again.